Online. My name is Monologue, and today I will be your anchor. What started out as a flavored syrup in pharmacy in 1886 by John S. Beverton then led him to create a new, distinctive taste, which is now called Coca-Cola. Yes, today we will be talking about Coca-Cola Enterprises. With all the revolving differentiated opinions of the media, today we will be discussing and unraveling if Coke behavior is ethical or unethical. Let's take a look and see if Coca-Cola behaves ethically towards its communities.
There has been an ongoing case against Coca-Cola's practices which involves draining out some of the water, leaving the farmers in a nightmare. Every day for years there has been some form of protest, from large demonstrations to small vigils against these abuses sourcing from Coca-Cola in India. However, experts from Delhi's Science Center claims that the ongoing controversy in India of the water scarcity is not true. The economist claims that Amit Srivastava of the Indian Resource Center, a California non-governmental group, has been using these Indian controversies for an international campaign against Coca-Cola.
As we can see, there are two sides to this ongoing case against Coke, so we do seem to have a balanced argument going on over here. Let's dwell deeper and see if we can take a look at another CSR, which is their environment.
Universities in the US have also banned Coca-Cola, and a quarter of states in India have outlawed products because they believe Coca-Cola contains 27 times of the allowed amounts of pesticides in their drink. The creation of this drink have claimed to cause problems in the soils and crops, especially in India, since some of the plants are involved in the production. However, experts from Delhi's Science Center tested various different soft drinks that determined Coca-Cola was not a problem. As scientists said, the generally small levels that were detected were well within the acceptable daily intake levels, and these findings should reassure consumers there is no safety issue here, and the crops are completely safe.
One watchdog complains that these high levels of pesticides seem not to make a big issue in terms of safety, while another center claims it does not. Let's delve into this more. Let us now take a look at the customers and see if they are getting affected by this claimed natural disaster in Coca-Cola Enterprise.
Some women drink Diet Coca-Cola to help keep the weight off, but a new study suggests that drinking Diet, regular, or decaffeinated cola can actually lower bone density and put women at increased risk for osteoporosis. Therefore, the study claims the new products are of simply very slight difference in use. Although, Coca-Cola has now created a program which would add calorie counts and more low-calorie and no-calorie drinks to the vending machine. This will first appear in municipal buildings in California, and specifically Chicago.
We can see that each CSR we have talked about, there have been both sides towards it. Let's now take a look at one last important CSR which has not been addressed: the employees.
Dealer Coke claims that Coke bottlers, the licensed bottle makers in Colombia, are involved in the threats, kidnapping, torture, and murder of the union leaders, who are the leaders of the labor union. Furthermore, the legal bottlers in Coca-Cola have claimed to be threatened and blackmailed to do this, which made Coca-Cola liable for this terrible behavior. The court found that Coca-Cola did not have the sufficient control over the Colombian bottlers to be held liable for their human rights abuses. The court also found that the majority of attacks on unions come from a right-wing paramilitary, a group of organized civilians in a military fashion.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what exactly do we see here? A balanced argument? The behavior of Coca-Cola? Is Coca-Cola really unethical or ethical? One might say that Coca-Cola is unethical, whilst others disagree. But we can all agree on this, that Coca-Cola has made some mistakes in the past and could be claimed as unethical, as that was a developing pattern. But now we see Coca-Cola striving towards a much better ethical approach. This is Mehul Kethrapal discussing the ethical behavior of Coca-Cola, BBC News.